In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate a random database. Sometimes when you finish coding, you want to do some testing, but there's no available data. So you want to just generate some random database for you to do the testing. So what we are going to do is that we'll generate a sales record database. There are 6 columns: the sales date, location, product type, price, quantity, and total amount. So this is an example that what we are going to generate. There are 6 columns here, and we can generate just 100 rows for demonstration purpose. First, let's insert a module. Usually I will make the name main. So, and then put option explicit. So you have to define a variable option base 1. So I want the array to start from 1. Generate database. Okay, so first thing, assume that we already have the header. We just start from the second row to generate the data. So it's previously it's clean. So with this workbook.worksheets, it's sheet 1. Close the with immediately. Then we want to have a variable defined that we generate row from 1 to 100. So dim I as long. So basically it starts from row 2. So for I equals 2 to 101. So we generate 100 records here. Then think about that for the first sales date, we want to generate a random date between January 1st this year until today. So what we are going to do is that what we need to use the Excel function and generate some dates between January 1st and today. So we have the 2 boundaries. Okay, so let's dim start date as date, dim end date as date. Yeah. So basically the start date we can assume it's the beginning of this year. Date serial. So basically year is 2020 and the first. And then end date equals today. Yeah, equals today. And then we can do that right now. So dot range, the first column is column A and the row I, which is equal to, we have a function to generate between those 2 days. We can do something like worksheet function dot rand between. So start date and date. Yeah, that's the first column. And for column B, dot range equals B. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So for column B, basically it's a location. We can pre-design 6 locations there and then put it into an array. So each time when we generate a random number, it will give us from 1 to 6. So we pick one item from the array. So let's define the array first. Dim array, let's say it's location. 6 item there as string. And then we need to initialize the array here. So we have to do it one by one. The first one equals, let's say, New York. And then we do the same thing for the rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. And then the second one, let's do Toronto. The third one, let's do London. And Singapore. Hong Kong. Let's do Tokyo. Tokyo. Okay. For this one, we randomly select the number, and then let's define another variable to record the random number. Random number as integer. So we first generate a random number from 1 to 6 to pick up one item from the array. So this random number is worksheet function.ran between 1 to 6. And then after we have this number, we know that column B should be the array of random number, this one. Okay, so let's take a look at the third one, product type. We are doing the same thing. So we can define another array product 6 as string again. So we need to initialize the product type. Let's say the first one is, let's say, desk. Then we do the rest. And then let's say next is chair, computer, pencil, printer, telephone. We're doing the same logic for the column C. So random number is 1 to 6, and then here in column C equals, oh sorry, there should be this, the array product. Yeah, okay, so we have column C. For column D, it's the price. Price is a decimal number, so we want to define decimal there. So dim the price as double. We use the same logic. The random number, basically it's, let's just say it's just use this random number. And then the price could be from, let's say $10 until maybe $200. And then it's recorded as a decimal number. And then we can add this price there. Column D is random price. And then for column E, it's basically whole number. So we can use the same thing like this. Okay, just copy the 2 rows there. This number, let's say quantity 100 until 100. And column E should be this number. And then for column F, it's the total amount. It should be the price times the quantity. So we just do a calculation here. So this column F equals column E times column D. That is done. In the end, we want to do the formatting of the numbers, because after you generate, it could be a very long number with multiple decimals here. So we want to first format column D as 2 decimals and column F 2 decimals, but for column E, just whole number. the range D. So it's a whole number here. Column D, not whole number. It should be a decimal number. So we keep 2 decimals there. So after the point, two zeros. For column E, it is a whole number. So we remove the 2 zeros in the point. And for column F, it is, yeah, decimal numbers. Okay, finished. Yeah, let's remove these guys. And then let's go back to the code and then hit F8 to do the step and see whether it is working for one of a few loops. Okay, see the sales date, location, product type, price, quantity, and the total amount. Okay, and the same thing. So we can run through. So hit F5 to go through the whole sub. Oh, it's generated. If we go down here, everything is random here. Okay, so this is the what I have shown you for the random database. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.